Hi there, it's Sonia again. Just wanted to share what I got last night when I was praying with my mom actually, and just something I thought God would want me to share with people, and it's about praying. And I mentioned that I'm going to challenge you to stop praying about something and to push past and pray for something else. And let me just make that clear. I know in Matthew 7:7, it tells us that, to keep asking, to keep knocking, to keep seeking, ask, seek, knock. And I'm not saying that we don't do that. But I am saying that the Lord is faithful to take care of our needs. And so what I'm going to challenge you to stop asking for if you're not asking in faith, right? If you're asking out of desperation and fear, it's our needs. Our everyday needs, just our needs that the Lord knows that we have need of. And I do believe that when we ask in faith, God does do it. And sometimes you have to ask more than once. But if you're asking out of fear or lack of faith or just out of desperation and you're not sure if God's going to do it. So something that the Lord dropped on me that last night was we need to get to a place where we don't stop at that door of asking for the need, praying for the need. We need to push past that. And what really came was, let's say you're asking for this need over and over and over again, right? And that's all you're asking for. It's this need, and perhaps it's a physical need or something. But you're just stopping there because that's really all you can see. That's all you can think about. But my challenge to you is, push past that and so ask, right? And then push past that and keep going. And because the sense I got was we're stopping at the door of our need, right? It's actually an open door, and past, if we push past and we go in to that banqueting hall, Jesus is sitting there with a full banquet. Right, he's sitting at the head. He's sitting at this full banquet, full of delectables, that he's waiting for us to come and feast with him. Right, and I'm not talking about physical food. Right, I'm talking about the things of the Spirit, the things God is waiting. You just can't wait for us to push past that need, and because so let's say you're praying about this need. I'm sure it's a very legitimate need, but that's not where we stop, right? Because he knows what we have need of. He knows, and he is more than willing to take care of it, but we really need to push past that door of need, which is really, there's an open door. So in faith, you ask for the need, you go into the banquet and sit and feast with the Lord Jesus Christ. So that is just my challenge today. It's a challenge to me too, right? Because we all have needs. But it just really, that really just came last night, that the Lord wants us to push past that need and walk into the banqueting hall that he has already prepared in the Psalm. The psalmist said in Psalm 23 that he's prepared a table before us in the presence of our enemies. So sure, you're surrounded by people who are giving you a hard time or, from on any level whatsoever. But let's push past that and get to the banqueting table where Jesus is and start to feast on the things that we have available to us in the things of the Spirit. Because we're seated in heavenly places. In the Spirit, we're seated in heavenly places with Jesus Christ. So we have access to all that he is offering at this particular time on this side of eternity. So my challenge to me and all of us really is to let's push past the needs, our immediate needs, and go enter into that open door of that banqueting table where Jesus is sitting there waiting to give us all. There's such a display of riches that he's willing to share with us, and he's actually prepared the table for us. So it's like being the honored guest at a party and just hanging out outside the door, not even on the inside of the door, but outside the door. We're hanging out outside the door, and all we do is ask for our needs, our needs, our needs, our needs. Meanwhile, we're standing up Jesus. It's like standing up Jesus. He's in there, has prepared a table before us, in the presence of our enemies, and we are not attending this banquet that is in our honor. So that's the encouragement. That's why I was saying, stop praying for that need and just don't stop there. Pray and move on. Pray and move on. Pray and move on. Just be encouraged that Jesus has so much more for you than the need that you're seeking. Pardon my phone.